The introduction of VAR, video assistant referee, in football was heralded as a game changer. It promised to bring clarity and fairness to a sport often marred by controversial decisions. But did it? While VAR has certainly corrected some glaring errors, it's also sparked debates, anger, and confusion among fans, players, and pundits alike. From disallowed goals to questionable penalties, the VAR era has been riddled with controversial moments. Let's take a closer look at some of the most shocking decisions that have left the football world divided. The 2018 World Cup, England's dreaded penalty, shootout victory. It all started at the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia, where VAR made its tournament debut. England, after years of heartbreak in penalty shootouts, were finally on the brink of breaking the curse. However, their quarterfinal match against Colombia became embroiled in controversy due to a highly debated penalty awarded to Harry Kane. In the 57th minute, Kane was adjudged to have been fouled in the box after a VAR review. But many believe that the Colombian defender, Carlos Sanchez, had only brushed Kane with minimal contact. The referee took a second look at the footage and awarded the penalty, which Kane converted to seal the win for England. The decision stirred outrage in Colombia, with many fans arguing that VAR had been used unfairly to send them packing. While Kane's penalty seemed clear-cut in real time, the decision to award it based on VAR's analysis raised the question of whether technology was being used to decide the outcome of high-stakes games. Manchester City versus Tottenham Hotspur, 2019. A goal or not a goal? Perhaps one of the most dramatic VAR moments came during the 2019 Champions League quarterfinal between Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur. The tie was already shaping up to be an absolute thriller, but it was the second leg that provided one of the most controversial moments in the history of VAR. With City leading 4-3 on the night, Raheem Sterling scored a late goal that seemed to have sent Pep Guardiola's men through to the semifinals. But hold on, the referee went to the VAR monitor, and after a lengthy delay, he ruled the goal out for an offside position in the build-up. Fans, players, and pundits were left in shock as replays showed Sterling was barely offside by a few millimeters. The incident sparked outrage, especially because the fine margins of technology were now deciding the outcome of such an important match. Ultimately, Tottenham advanced, but the controversy surrounding the decision lingered long after the final whistle. Should such small margins decide the fate of a tie? Was the use of VAR overstepping the boundaries of the game's natural flow? These questions still echo in the minds of fans today. Liverpool versus Everton, 2020. The offside controversy that sparked chaos. The Merseyside derby between Liverpool and Everton in 2020 was already a tense affair, but the introduction of VAR added a layer of controversy that no one expected. In the 72nd minute, Liverpool's Sadio Mane appeared to score a stunning goal that could have given the Reds a crucial victory. However, VAR intervened once again, with the lines being drawn to determine if Mane was offside at any point in the build-up. After much deliberation, it was determined that Mane was marginally offside by the smallest of margins, and the goal was ruled out. The result was a 1-1 draw, but the decision caused an uproar among fans and pundits alike. The sheer precision of the offside lines and the tiny margins made it difficult for anyone to accept that a goal had been ruled out for such a minimal infraction. Many questioned if this was really the best way to apply technology in the game, as the beauty of football lies in fluidity and instinctive play. Should such narrow offside calls decide the outcome of matches, or should referees be given more discretion? Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, 2021. The controversial red card incident. One of the most disputed decisions came during a Premier League clash between Arsenal and Crystal Palace in 2021. In this case, VAR played a major role in changing the referee's original decision and sending Arsenal's David Luiz off for a foul on Wilfried Zaha in the penalty box. At first, the referee gave a yellow card for the challenge, but after a VAR review, it was upgraded to a straight red. Many believed the original yellow card was the fair decision, since Luiz didn't appear to make much contact with Zaha. On the other hand, Zaha's theatrics in the box were often questioned as well. The result was a controversial red card, with both sides debating whether VAR had overstepped its bounds in overruling the on-field referee's judgment. Manchester United versus Chelsea, 2022. The handball controversy. Another monumental VAR moment occurred during the 2022 Premier League match between Manchester United and Chelsea. The game was heading towards a 1-1 draw when Cristiano Ronaldo scored what seemed like a late winner for United. However, VAR intervened once again, with the officials reviewing a potential handball by Chelsea's Thiago Silva in the build-up to the goal. The footage was inconclusive, and despite multiple reviews, the goal was ultimately ruled out for handball. Many felt that VAR had become overly sensitive, penalizing natural body movements like hand placement during the run of play. Chelsea fans were frustrated with the delay, while Manchester United supporters argued that the decision was far too harsh. This incident reignited the debate about how VAR's intervention often disrupts the natural flow of the game, leading to disrupted celebrations and angry exchanges among players and fans alike. The handball rule, VAR's most infamous moment? Perhaps no decision has caused more controversy under the VAR era than the handball rule. The rules governing handball have been interpreted in varying ways by referees, and VAR has only added to the confusion. One of the most widely debated handball incidents happened during a Premier League match between Leeds United and Wolves in 2021. In the final minutes, a Wolves goal was disallowed after a Leeds player accidentally handled the ball in the build-up. The incident reignited debates on whether small, accidental handballs should result in goals being disallowed. The use of VAR in such cases often feels like it overrules common sense, leading many to ask, should VAR be used for every little incident, or should it only come into play for clear and obvious errors? It's an ongoing dilemma that makes for some of the most controversial decisions in the VAR era. The debate over offside technology, are we getting too precise? With the introduction of semi-automated offside technology, SAOT, in 2022, VAR has become even more precise. While this technology aims to make offside decisions more accurate, it has sparked a new set of problems. During a Champions League clash between Juventus and Bayern Munich, a perfectly timed goal from Bayern's Leroy Sané was ruled out due to a hairline offside that appeared to be inconclusive. The precise nature of the technology made the decision feel mechanical and impersonal. Fans were left wondering if such fine margins were ruining the spirit of the game. Is it fair that decisions are being made by millimeters? Should human interpretation still play a bigger role in offside calls? With the evolution of VAR technology, these questions continue to provoke debate among fans, players, and referees. The clear and obvious standard. Is VAR losing its purpose? One of the key principles behind VAR's implementation was the notion of clear and obvious errors. The idea was that VAR would only intervene in decisions where there was a clear mistake that could be corrected. However, as the technology has evolved, the application of this standard has become increasingly blurred. In several high-profile incidents, VAR has intervened for decisions that many would argue were subjective or borderline. Conclusion: is VAR really the solution? The introduction of VAR was supposed to reduce human error and bring more fairness to the game, but it has opened up a Pandora's box of new controversies. While the technology is undeniably accurate, its interpretation and application remain highly contentious. Fans, players, and managers all seem divided on whether VAR is a help or hindrance to the beautiful game. As we look to the future of football, the debate over VAR will likely continue to rage on. Will we see a more balanced approach to its use, or will football remain in a state of perpetual controversy and confusion? One thing is certain: VAR has forever changed the way we watch football, and the drama is far from over. What do you think about VAR? Has it improved the game, or has it created more problems? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more football discussions. Stay tuned for the next heated debate.